Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For the Thunder, Wiggins comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for SGA. New York also changing it up. Huck Porty's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Anunoby, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Brunson, no good on the free throw. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, 13 foul.
A minute 4 left in the first quarter. Williams misses. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. For New York, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Drops in the layup for 2.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Mitchell. Huck Porty grabs the board.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Here's Wiggins. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Waiting until the last second to release that. What a move.
The Knicks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Huck Porty. It's stolen. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game.
14 foul. At the line for your Thunder, Williams. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Well, he's already an elite player in this league, but Jalen Williams now showing you that desire and hunger to keep getting better and adding to his game.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Outside Brunson. Pass to McBride. On the wing, Clarkson. Here's Yabusele. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Thunder out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kolek in at the 1. Now here's McBride. 17 points in his last outing. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Thunder with a lead. Williams with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
And also, their defense has just been incredible every chance they get. Active with their hands, and you can see right now, it is really affecting their opposition's offensive flow.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Williams. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Holmgren finds Dort. This one for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Williams is checked in for Wallace. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Brunson brushes off the D.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Outside, Williams. And now we've got an intentional foul. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Clarkson.
Next substitution, OG Anunoby.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in, and that one's good. Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Talk about a guy who's really broken out. How about Aaron Wiggins, Tim?
Well, B.A., he certainly has. He's the former 55th pick in 2021. And you look at the versatility on both ends. He can shoot it, drive it, and defends multiple positions.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you, Brian.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. And a switch here also for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Kohler. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Brunson. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Caruso. And that one off the back of the rim and in. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Anunoby. Over Caruso. Kept alive. Towns owning it inside.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Pass to Bridges. Over Williams. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Thunder trail by 4. A deep 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And an intentional foul right there. The Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Kolik's checked in. 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2, Williams.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From 11 feet away, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. And they go to the intentional foul. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
15 foul. At the line for your Thunder.
And he drops the first.
And what Hartenstein gives you is toughness and intelligence. He is such an important part of what they do.
No good on the second free throw. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
3 seconds left. Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Let's send it courtside. And Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
And now, guys, let's look back at the first half of our game. Jalen Brunson has been fantastic.
Oh.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Second chance shot. No problem from Hartenstein as he finishes at the rim. Hartenstein's got 5 points.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
And already halfway through the year, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Thunder, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Right now for the Thunder, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. It's Dort on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. That one's wide left. The Knicks with the lead. Anunoby passes to Towns. He can't get that one to fall.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
New York working the ball around now. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by SGA.
Well, he just wanted the ball more than anybody else. That's a great rebound.
And so they foul intentionally. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And it's Robinson penetrating. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Dort for 3. He buries it from 3. Dort's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Brunson up top. The Thunder with the rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And it's Holmgren missing. The Knicks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Towns, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter, and that's an intentional foul. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Oklahoma City, second. In third, the Knicks.
Neither team's been missing from the foul line. It's a coach's dream to convert those freebies.
SGA can't get it to go. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2 and stolen by Williams. Mitchell finds Williams. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Holmgren.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
Tries it from 19. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bridges. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Mitchell with the ball. Towns covering. Mitchell misses. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Clarkson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Kolek comes in for Mikal Bridges. New York trailing. Outside McBride. Back to Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in for SGA.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins finds Holmgren. Clarkson on the double team. And stolen by Brunson.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Up top, Holmgren. He gets it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Gershon Yabusele. Also, Karl Anthony Towns out there. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Kolek in at the one. Mitchell misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Clarkson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. That one goes in.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Kolek. An easy 2 on the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for OKC. Pass to Wiggins. Williams from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. Oh, deflected. Leaps for it. Here's Yabusele. Off the mark there with a 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And there's Mitchell on the assist from Williams. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. New York also changing it up. Anunoby comes in for Yabusele. And Brunson is subbed in for Kolek. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Let's check in with Allie LaForce now. She's got an injury update on Mikal Bridges.
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this. but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it. And this team is counting on SGA in these exact situations. He is the man in their key offensive moments.
Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder leading by 4. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
Williams on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. It's money from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Williams fires, and the 3 misses. Knicks trail by 7. Now here's McBride. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And they go to the intentional foul. Mitchell's checked in for SGA. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Bridges in for McBride. Brunson against Mitchell. 14 feet away. Holmgren there for the rebound. The Thunder have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
In from New York, number 9, Kevin, number 9. At the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. Here's Brunson. There's a minute 17 left in the 4th. Brunson is doubled. Towns outside. Cleared away by Mitchell. Oklahoma City leading by 8. And now we've got an intentional foul.
This team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up by 9. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Towns. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Here's Oklahoma City now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Towns rips down the board. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Towns outside. Holmgren with the block.
The Chet using all of that length to make a play.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Brunson. Yes, sir! Count it! Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Mitchell. Oh, missed on the tray. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.